We translated a Spanish language contract through AI and closed a multi-million-dollar deal.
In about the middle of last year, we broke into Mexico and Latin America. We started actively working in that space, and it took us about 6 months. We had some interest from some companies.
When we started receiving a lot of their contracts, they're all in Spanish. The contracts were with a bank, and the processor we're dealing with is located outside the country. They're located in Mexico. There were not only things that we needed to understand that were going to be obligations of the client and the merchant, but what legal ramifications when dealing with a company outside of the country. We've had other parts of the world where we've done business where things have come across in different languages.
10 years ago, there were the days of us getting on calls to go over contracts with clients, and we would have to have a physical translator on the call with us to interpret things. So you never really know who the translator is biased to, because a translator could work for JJS Global or for the client or the bank. When you're dealing in financial transactions, it becomes kind of hit or miss. Who does the translator work for, and how are they going to show that transaction or those documents in favor of who? The technology's made a big difference.
I would just copy paste the contract right into ChatGPT and say we need to interpret what it says, not only from a language perspective, but from a legal perspective.
This made it a little easier for us to make sure that everything was a level playing field and everyone's best interest was really at heart, and the legal aspect of everything was done correctly.
We had to bring ourselves up to speed on what those little differences were and what we need to be made aware of, how to deal with a company, a bank, and a processor that is located outside of the United States.